sea. Oh, waxing poetic. I mean, I make my living on it, but I love it. You're out there sometimes at night, just the only person out on deck, and some people can get bored for hours out there, but for me, just looking out at the sea is enough entertainment in itself, especially I love bad weather, as strange as it is. I started sailing about 2 years ago.
Okay.
I went to Baltimore on the north end of the Chesapeake Bay, and I bought a 28-foot sloop for $750. And I didn't know how to sail, and I sailed it down about 200 miles to Norfolk. Halfway, I raised the mainsail, and then I realized I couldn't get it back down. So I sailed like all day, not knowing what I was doing. Downwind, finally got it down. So about 2 years. And then, of course, I make my living on boats, but not sailboats. Yeah. Well, as we were coming up from Morocco, we had this little skiff approach us. And so my dad was sleeping and I was on watch, and it was one of these traditional Moroccan fishing boats. So it's a little wooden skiff, really high bow. It always looks like they're sinking. And it started coming dead on at us, and they were coming really fast. So I yelled to my dad to come up, and these guys came about 15 feet in front of us and then made it cross our bow. And there was 4 guys, and they had no fishing equipment. The boat was empty. And so then all of a sudden they turned and they came alongside our boat, like they were trying to get on, like pirates essentially. And so it seemed like a good idea at the time. We tried to run them over with our boat. And then they ran off, and we looked behind us, and the Moroccan Navy was showing up. There was a Navy destroyer right on the horizon. I've discovered I like motors more than sails. Don't like cooking on board. Yeah. I like to make music on board. And play the violin. Chesapeake Bay. Big enough you can really sail some good distances. This is the east coast of the United States, but it's sheltered so you don't get really, really nasty weather. A lot of nice people, a lot of cool places to go, a lot of good marinas. So this trip we're delivering a sloop from Agadir, Morocco to Bergen, Norway. So Morocco to Spain, and then this next trip we should sail out to the Azores, and then just sail up to Ireland from there and kind of hop over to Norway, and then get a boat with a motor.
No sails?
No, I think eventually build maybe a 30, 40-foot sloop, or maybe a cutter, and do some serious sailing, sail around the world, maybe. Who knows?